Postseason baseball is here at Kauffman Stadium. I'm here with Andy McCullough, Vahe Gregorian of the Kansas City Star. We're going to talk about the Royals playoff roster. Andy, let's start with the pitching. Yordano Ventura is the Game 1 starter over Johnny Cueto. Why Ventura?
He's pitching better. I mean, there's lots of, ways to look at it, but the most simple one is Ventura is a better option right now. And, this game should be treated as a meritocracy. Johnny Cueto was brought in to pitch Game 1, theoretically, in a situation like this, but Ventura's outpitched him. And, Cueto's been okay in his last few starts since they, sort of reconfigured things with Sal Perez behind the plate, but Ventura's been better. And, Cueto had some reservations about pitching on short rest, which he would have had to do at some point to get to Game 1. So they're going to use him in Game 2. He'll be ready on full rest for a potential Game 5, and they'll consider the probability of using Ventura in Game 4 if they need to on short rest.
All right, but we know Game 3 as well now.
Edison Volquez.
Yes. How about Game 4?
Medlin, Young, or most likely, I think it'd be Ventura on short rest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I have a quick interjection question. Is this rotation actually at least set up to be better than their postseason rotation last year?
Their postseason rotation last year got some good outings from Ventura. They got some good outings from Jason Vargas. James Shields was not very good, so Johnny Cueto doesn't necessarily have to be good to be an upgrade. But they have more talent than they did last year, I think. They were, again, this is a team that started, Jeremy Guthrie in Game 7 of the World Series, and Jerry Guthrie pitched fine in that game, but Edison Volquez would be their guy for potential Game 7 right now, and he looms as a much better option there.
All right, Vahe, how about the roster itself? 25-man. They don't have to have it in until day of the game, I believe. Yeah. Is that right? Day of the game. What do you see with the roster?
I tell you what, we've kicked this around so much. It seems to me, we can talk about individuals, but is it, Andy, do you think, going to come down to 3 guys for 2 spots, basically, Orlando, Gomes, and Gore? Or is that a little oversimplified?
No, I mean, that's pretty much what it is, and I'd be shocked if Johnny Gomes is on the roster. I don't see the utility there since Nedio's never pinch hits. So, with Orlando, you have an Olympic-level sprinter, you have a defensive replacement potentially, you have a guy who can play all 3 outfield positions. Terrence Gore, is the fastest man in baseball. There's a chance Gomes is on the roster, but I'd be pretty surprised if Orlando's not or Gore isn't, because I don't see what his necessarily utility would be.
Okay, 11 pitchers, right? We're looking at 11 pitchers, you think?
Yeah, the 5 regular starters plus Davis, Herrera, Madsen, Hoach, Duffy, Morales. And then, that's 11, right? Yep. Is that 11?
Chris, 11.
You included Chris Young.
Chris Young and Medlin. I would think would both make the roster to be able to either start or work in relief at some point.
Okay, very good. That's it. Follow the coverage of the baseball playoffs in the print editions of the Kansas City Star online at kansascity.com and the True Blue app.